Good evening, good evening. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday at Westside. This is our live practice, the practice of gratitude. My name is Liz Juneau, and for those of you who don't know, I am one of the coordinators of Wellness Wednesday at Westside, and we are now in our fourth season. Wellness Wednesday is an outreach of the Westside Presbyterian Church, intended to invite all those who are on a journey toward wellness. We are a collaborative community seeking to integrate body, mind, and spirit, and we are committed to presenting people and practices and ideas that benefit the whole person for the whole of life. So that's why we are here tonight. Welcome to what we call our sanctuary. For those of you who have not been here before, this is a space where a lot of beautiful, spirit-filled things happen. And so you are welcome here. I'm very thrilled tonight to welcome for the first time and introduce Jill McKeon, who is the brand new owner of Village Yoga in Glen Rock, just on the Ridgewood-Glen Rock border. Village Yoga is also a place where beautiful things happen, and I'm excited that you're here with us this evening to offer us this practice and to help us get to know you a little bit and hopefully connect us to Village Yoga as well. So welcome, Jill. I'm going to leave this space, but I would like to just ask you if you can introduce yourself, tell us a little bit about how you got into this practice and how it gives you life.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Hi, everybody, and hello, anybody who's at home. My name is Jill, and I'm over the moon to be here, moving and breathing and stretching with you guys tonight. I've been practicing yoga for probably about 12 years. So not super long. I was a runner, very, very tight, never stretched, couldn't touch my toes. Went to yoga because my hips started hurting and fell in love with the philosophy of yoga. So that's what drew me to teacher training, was just wanting to delve into the spirituality that lies within yoga. And I was really craving that as in my middle adult years. So I found spirituality on the mat and then fell in love with teaching. And fast forward, I took over this yoga studio that just had a hard time after COVID. And as Liz said, we're a mile down the road, so it's very easy to get here. I am loving, I didn't think I would, but I'm loving having this studio and being able to provide a space where it's not just your hot yoga where we're sweating and powering through, but we're trying to do a lot of mindfulness practices, like breathing practices. We're going to do some breathing tonight. We're weaving in meditation. We're having sound baths. I know you guys had Liz Molino in here, and we're hoping to get her to come. And so we're trying to do all the other stuff, not just your like power yoga that helps our nervous system, because I'm sure I'm not alone in saying that there is a lot of anxiety going on in the world right now, to say the least. So I'm
I'm just going to get you to move
Yes.
your thing right over here. And just, good. And then just tell us a little bit about, that should be fine.
okay.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, and then just tell us a little bit about what we're up for tonight. And I'm going to leave the stage and let you have it.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank you. So tonight we are going to, as I said, we're going to do a breathing practice. We're going to do some moving and some flowing, nothing too vigorous, but more heart opening and practices that just feel really good and get your energy flowing. And we're going to learn how to use a headset. We're going to get really good on that. Wow. It's very powerful when it works. Okay, thank you. So let's all take a collective deep breath in and sighing breath out. Full nourishing inhale. Relaxed release. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Sighing. Exhale. And then we're slowly going to sip in to the count of 5. So as we sip in, it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow sipping. Inhale. And at the top of that inhale, hold it in. Tuck your chin. And then lift your chin and exhale out. Gently open your eyes, bring your palms together, and we're going to rub our hands like fire sticks. So we rub really fast and press the hands and rub a little bit faster, and then press the hands and rub a little bit faster for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Place your palms over your eyes. And you can maybe feel some tingling in the forehead or tingling around the fingers. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, bring your fingertips down and start to massage around your temples. And then massage down the sides of the face. I'm going to stay away from the microphone. Open up the bottom jaw and wiggle your bottom jaw a little bit. Then take the finger pads behind your neck and give yourself a little massage. We don't do this that much, but when we do, it is such a beautiful act of self-care, is self-massage. You can press into those little knots at your back, and all of a sudden you're like, whoa, I did not realize how tense I was. We have these healing hands that can work magic. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, take your right hand, cup it, and then just tap down the side body. And then take the other hand and tap down this side body, and up and into the armpit, and then down the side body, and up and into the armpit, and then down. And now take the hands and tap your kidneys. And tap the belly. And then rub your belly. I know it's a little weird. Rub your belly. I did a whole class where the whole class we had to say, I love my belly. I'm so grateful for my belly. Your belly does amazing things. It helps you digest food. It holds your core. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out, and then release your arms down to the sides. On your inhale, we're going to reach our arms up and overhead. On the exhale, float the hands down. Inhale, reach arms up and overhead, look up. Exhale, dive these hands down. On the next inhale, as you sweep up, hold. And then drop this right arm over to the side and lean over and make space in the side body. I'm going to move back towards my mat. And take a full breath in here. And on the exhale, sweep over to the other side. So they've done research on gratitude. And they found out that while it can be very effective to make lists of things that we're very grateful for, it's actually more effective, like a superpower. Reach both arms up and overhead, interlace your hands and reach the palms for the sky. It's like a superpower if we add movement into our gratitude practice. So as we're moving, there's something viscerally that happens that you become a little bit more heart-opened and a little bit more receptive. Take a deep breath in here. And then on your exhale, release your hands down. Slowly walk your hands forward any amount and forward fold. So if you're in a chair, you can still forward fold. Yeah. Melt that head down and let something feel really good here. If you're here practicing some yoga on a Wednesday evening in October, it's because you're living in a capable body. That is something tremendous to be grateful for. Take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. Walk your hands a little bit over to the right and stretch through that left side body. Inhale here. On your exhale, walk the hands over to the left. Stretch through the right side body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands back to center, and then we're going to find child's pose. So if you're seated, there are lots of different ways that we want you to try to rest your head onto something. So if you're back in the pews, just rest your head onto something. Tent your fingers, drop your forehead down, and then enliven your arms here. Can you think here, as you just gently roll the forehead back and forth, is there something that happened today that you are grateful for? Is there something that occurred throughout your day that happened that you are grateful for? Take a full breath in, sighing breath out. And then walk your hands in. We'll find a tabletop. So we're here with our knees under our hips. Our hands are under our shoulders. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. And exhale, press the earth away, round the spine. Tuck that chin. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, round the spine. Long, deep breaths. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, round the spine. And then close your eyes and start to move in ways that feel good, as though you're trying to bring some WD-40 into the spine. So maybe we make some circles or some C shapes or some S-like movements. Can you move intuitively the way gratitude for your body might make you move? Gratitude for our bones and our muscles and our nervous system and our breath and that beating heart that allows us to be here. We will all meet in a tabletop. Extend that right leg out and back. And then bring the leg over to the side, over to the left, and look over that left shoulder. And now press through the right side body. Take a full breath in. On the exhale, bring the knee back to the mat. Extend the left leg out. And bring it all the way over to the right, and then look over that right shoulder. And breathe into those left side ribs. Full breath in. On the exhale, back to center. Bring your right arm out to the side. Reach it for the sky. And then exhale, tuck it under. Drop that right ear down. Walk the left arm over to the right. So this is just a really sweet twist. If you'd like, you could add on that left leg extended out and back. It's like a offering at the buffet, but you don't need to take it. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, just switch. Come back to your tabletop. Left arm swoops out to the side. Tuck it under. Drop that left ear down. Walk your right hand forward and over to the left. Maybe extend that right leg out and back. And here, this is a heart opener, right? We want to reach that heart for the sky. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, come back to center. So for down dog, we're going to walk our hands forward, curl the toes under, and slowly lift up and back down dog. So we're just holding ourselves in this diamond shape. pedal out the heels. Play with bending these knees back and forth. Take a deep breath in, and then an audible sigh out. Ah. Full breath in, audible sigh out. Ah. So I know I'm not alone in this, right? We want to ah together, and what does that do? It helps turn down the volume on your nervous system. Deep breath in. Ah. Awesome. You have freedom to do that as much as you want tonight. Walk your hands to your toes. Walk your hands to your toes. And then grab opposite elbows and just sway a little bit. And again, we'll take a deep breath in. And ah. Press into your feet, slowly unravel. Come on up and meet yourself here. Bring a hand to your heart, hand to your belly. Close your eyes. You've shown up on the coldest day this autumn for a practice on a Wednesday night, and you had no idea what you were showing up to. You've gifted yourself moving medicine. Send a little gratitude to yourself for having the wisdom to show up. And gently open your eyes. Greet a neighbor. Okay. Sun breaths. If you're in a bad mood, this is a really beautiful way to shift it around and practice gratitude for the light there, for the light in here, for the light of the full moon, for the light in here, for the light of the stars, for the light in here. Okay. Inhale, reach these arms up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, lift halfway, look up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach for the sky, grab that sun, that light, and pull it down to heart center. We go again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, pull it down to heart center. One more. Sun breath. Inhale up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach for the sky. Exhale, palms to heart center. And then release your arms down, shake them out. Shake out the hips. Shake out the hips, shake out the shoulders. For 3, for 2, for 1. Steady. Inhale your arms up and overhead, flickering candle. So we lean over to the right. And then over to the left. So notice as you lean, if you feel tight, and that's a big stretch out, it's okay to moan. It's okay to be a little bit dramatic. Ease in the shoulders. Right? That's what our voices are for. We want freedom to moan, to breathe, to stretch, and to use our voice. One more time, over to the left. And then come back to center. Goal post your arms. Right? This nice full heart. Bring the feet a little wider apart. Bring the elbows towards the back like they're going to kiss. And now interlace your hands behind the back. Pick up the heart and dive down. And just let that head go. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. Shake the head, yes. Shake the head, no. And then release your hands down to the floor or down to your shins and slowly unravel one little spinal vertebrae at a time. We stand up. We stand up on these very capable legs. Heart open. Yeah. So standing leg is the right leg. Left knee. If we're going to do tree pose, we have some options here. The first option would just be resting your heel right on the ankle. Second option might be that you put it on your calf. Third option, and especially if you have the pews or a chair to hold on to, it can be nice to challenge your balance. We don't want to always be so steady. We want to challenge our balance in order to strengthen our ankles so that we can hold our balance into our later years. So find your tree pose and then grow your limbs. Awesome, beautiful, and breathe. Notice how we hold our breath when life throws us out of balance. Yeah, nice, Liz. That's it, Donna. And then wiggle your fingers. And slowly lower these tree limbs down. Other leg, standing leg. So I always say, can we call in our 8 to 10-year-old self? Because they don't take themselves seriously. They're like, whatever, I'm all over the place, and they're cracking up and they're laughing. We want to call that childlike nature back in. Find your tree on the other side. Think about the trees that we have out there right now. They're so gorgeous and abundant and lush and full, and they're about to let it all go. Seemingly without any grief. They're just going to let it all go. Take a full breath in. Can we be like the trees and just let it all go? Awesome, amazing balancing, you guys. Shake out the hands. Shake out the hips. Take this right foot. So come to the top of your mats. Walk to the top. Yeah. And then take this right foot. Step it back and bring the feet a little bit wide so that that right foot is pointing towards that upper right corner. And then bring your arms up. So this is high lunge. Full breath in. Warrior 2, you bring the right arm to the back, left arm to the front. And we hold this. And then be a warrior. So who do you know in your everyday life that is a warrior? Who is your everyday warrior? For me, it's my daughter. She's 21. She's on the other side of cancer. She is phenomenal. She is healthy. She is resilient. She's grateful. She is my warrior. She still gets sad. She still cries. She still gets messy. She is my warrior. Who is your warrior? Inhale these arms up and overhead. Parallel your feet. This is star pose. Reach the arms out to the side. Can you find warrior 2 to the other side of the mat? I would walk over there, but then all the millions of people at home wouldn't be able to see me. And then who's another warrior in your life? What does it look like when you are showing up as a warrior? When you are resilient? When you are in the fire of it all? In the belly of the fire and still showing up with your own strength and your grace. Be that warrior. Find your star pose, arms up and overhead, parallel your feet. On your exhale, dive down. So we're melting down towards the earth. And then this is a beautiful way to wake up in the morning and give some juice to your spine. So we're going to inhale, bring the right hand to the left ankle, left arm to the sky, and then exhale, switch. And inhale, right hand to left ankle, and exhale, switch. So it goes inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. A beautiful way to wake up in the morning and give some nice twisting life force to your back. For 3, I'm trying not to move my head too much because I can tell it's clicking the microphone. For 2, and for 1, slowly unravel. Step that back foot to the top of the mat. And shake out the arms. And shake out the hips. Yeah. Okay. Breath of joy. This is another one you need to reset in the middle of the day. there's a lot going on. You need to change the mood. 3 inhales, 1 exhale, okay? 3 inhales, 1 exhale. So it's inhale, inhale, inhale. And you get extra bonus points if instead of the ha, you go ha. 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 Maybe close your eyes and really let these arms swing and invite this practice to feel good, to feel heart opening, to invite in a sense of freedom. Nice work. Use the full length of the breath and the outstretched hands for 3. Don't worry about doing it right for 2. Right? Nobody cares for 1. Nobody cares. Shake out the arms. Okay. Bring your feet wide on the mat. We're going to be on the floor any minute. Don't worry. Okay, so we bend the knees and then make fists with your hands. And here, I'm taking my fists and I'm just letting these arms be really loose and then pat the back. I'm sorry if the sound is so weird for anybody at home with the microphone, but you should have driven down to West Side Pres. I think my parents are on from Florida. Come on, Meme and Pop. It wasn't too far. For 3, for 2, for 1. And then just stand with your palms open and receive. It's going to be a very simple little practice. A little bit of shaking medicine, moving medicine can shift that internal energy. Can tee up a platform, a spaciousness, a catalyst for gratitude. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Take it over your ear. Give a neck stretch. Wiggle out your lower jaw. Yeah. And then switch. And then slowly come back to center. Stand at the top of your mat. Inhale your arms up and overhead. On your exhale, dive it down. Take that right foot, step it to the back of the mat. Take that left foot, step it to the back of the mat. Drop your shins down onto the mat, sit back on your heels. Take a deep breath in. Sighing breath out. On your inhale, press up and into your shins, reach the arms up and overhead. On the exhale, fold down, palms up, maybe tap your forehead down onto something. Inhale, lift up. On your exhale, this is a little bit devotional. It's a little bit of a prayerful, heart-opening movement. We open the heart. We gaze up and outward, but then we turn inward and we become a little bit more contemplative. Inhale. That is the practice of yoga. It's expanding outward, getting curious, and then turning inward and inquiring within. All so that we can remember that we are all one, that we belong to each other. One more full breath in. On your exhale, as you fold down, just hold this. Hold some semblance of a forward fold. Release your hands down. Let the whole body relax as you're holding forward. So that is our work on our mats, is to breathe and move and stretch and strengthen, but ultimately to remember that we are all one, that we do indeed belong to one another. That if the one thing we were to practice in this lifetime was ahimsa, which means to do no harm, that we would be finding daily bliss. We come to the mat to remember that gratitude is our superpower. Take a full breath in, sighing breath out. And then we're going to move into pigeon pose, but I want you to just check in to see if that pose works for you, because there are a few different ways to do hip openers. What's that? In the chair, you would sit in a chair, like say I'm on a chair right here, and then you would put an ankle over top, and this would be your pigeon. Yeah. Otherwise, you are bringing a shin forward and you're here. And I also then want you to grab your notes and your pens as you're in your pigeon. And I can help and bring them around. Oh, so for anybody at home, I forgot to announce this. We are working with pens and paper. We're going to write a little note. We're going to write some notes to ourselves. So on this you have like it's folded over paper. So as you're in this pose, as you're holding this pigeon and this hip opener, we're writing who or what brought you joy today. So maybe just write or describe that thank you, Liz, who or what brought you joy today? Who or what brought you joy today? As my writing teacher always used to say, can you write without letting your pen stop moving? Even if you're just keep writing the prompt over and over again, or if you start writing blah, 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 we just want to keep that pen moving. Can you write a note about that joy or to that person that brought you joy, or what was it about that thing that brought you joy? And then you're slowly going to switch sides. So you're going to bring that leg back and bring the other leg in front. So pigeon with the left knee forward. We say that in yoga, our issues are stuck in our tissues, and mostly it's in our hips. So if you have these tight hips, we can just work this out on paper. Yeah, it maybe has to do with that too. Or also using chairs all the time. Like cultures that are not using chairs but are doing a lot of squatting do not have the hip pain that we have. Yeah. Okay, so find another part of the piece of paper, and you're going to write a note to yourself. What are you grateful for within yourself today? So write a little love note to yourself of gratitude. A love note of gratitude to yourself. relationship we have in this lifetime is with ourselves? What if we were to be our best cheerleader? If we made that relationship the most loving, the most kind? Take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. Then bring both legs back. Roll onto your belly. Scooch that note out of the way. And bring your hands just along your sides, along the side of the ears or face. On your inhale, we're slowly going to pick the head up, lift the heart up, press into the palms, find this little baby cobra. Deep breath in. On the exhale, lower down, walk the hands a little bit over to the right, and then lift up and look back, like you're just trying to check out what's behind you. On your exhale, lower down, walk the hands over the other way, lift up, and look over that left shoulder. On the exhale, come back to center. Press into the hands, slowly sit back on the seat. We're back in this child's pose that we started in. Knees apart, toes together. Melt your head down. Take a full breath in. Sighing, an audible exhale out. And then slowly come on up. Drop onto that right seat. Extend both legs forward and lay out on your back. So in yoga class, we say it's always a really good sign when you're on your back. Take up some space. Curl your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug. Wrap your arms around your shins and give a little rocking side to side. And then extend both of your legs towards the sky. Extend your arms towards the sky. And now shake the arms and shake the legs. And shake the arms and shake the legs. And get weird, right? We just want to get weird here. Can you press the lower back into the mat? Full breath in. Shake a little bit faster. Shake a little bit faster. Shake a little bit faster. For 3, for 2, for 1, find your Shavasana. So it's a little appetizer, right? We're not fully in Shavasana yet. If you guys know yoga, you know that's like nap time. We're not quite there yet, but almost. Bring that right knee in, hug it into your chest, flex your feet. And then extend that right leg towards the sky. Hold behind your thigh and press the thigh into the hand and the hand into the thigh. So if any of you wake up with lower back pain, you want to do this before you even get out of bed in the morning. You want to hug a knee in and towards the chest, and then extend that leg towards the sky, hold behind the thigh, and press and push and press and push. Take a full breath in. And then on your exhale, we'll switch. Extend that right leg straight. Just take that in for a breath. And hug the left knee in. Hug around that shin. So what this does as we press the lower back into the mat, into the earth, is it lengthens the lower back. So we have less pain or scutchiness in that lower back. Extend the left leg towards the sky. And then push the thigh into the hand and pull with the hands. Roll out the ankle in one direction. Roll in the other direction. Deep breath in. Hug that knee back and into your chest. Grab both sides of the feet for happy baby. So if you can picture that baby in the crib, we're just rocking a little bit side to side. And playing around. And then again, bring the knees in and towards the chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Tuck your chin towards your chest. And we squeeze and we hug in. And we hug in. And we hug in for 3. Squeeze in for 2. Squeeze in for 1. And then pour your body down onto the earth. Take up some space. And decide as you lay back here, is there anything more that you need in terms of movement before you go into this meditation? Because we're going to do a little lying down Shavasana meditation. So do you need a twist? Or do you need a back bend? Do you need another hip opener? And as you lay back, I want you to make yourself as comfortable as possible. So move and shift around and really lay back, making yourself as comfortable as possible. And invite the whole body, the whole back body, to melt down into the earth, to be held. And breathe some awareness into the face, the eyes, the ears, the nose, the shoulders. Can you invite the whole head, the eyes, the shoulders, the face to release, relax, let go? And bring some awareness into the chest, into the right lung and the left lung. These beautiful, spacious, expanding and contracting balloons that feed us oxygen from the time we are born until we leave this earth. Can you send some awareness into your lung space below the ribs, between the ribs? Take a full breath in. Easy breath out. Breathe some awareness into the heart space. This beautiful beating organ that nourishes the whole body with oxygen, that knows how to speed up when we need more oxygen and how to slow down when we are calming down and at rest. Breathe awareness and this energy of gratitude into the heart space. Take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. And breathe awareness into the shoulders, the arms, the hands, the fingers, these beautiful arms, these appendages that allow us to carry our babies, to carry our groceries, to play, to hug, to love, to stretch, to work, to play, all the things. We breathe gratitude into the arms. Take a full breath in. Easy breath out. Now pull that awareness into the abdomen, into the belly space, the solar plexus area, the gut, this area that houses our organs, that houses the muscles that keep us standing tall, that houses the organs that aid us in digestion, that houses the vagus nerve, that does a myriad of things for our functioning. Breathe into the abdomen, the belly. And relax, release, let that go. And pull that awareness into the pelvis, into the hip bones, into the reproductive organs. And breathe some space, some gratitude into the hips, into the front body and the back body. And let the whole hip area relax, release, and melt into the earth. And bring that awareness into your legs, into the right leg, and the left leg, the knees, the ankles, the shins, the calves, the feet. These capable legs that carry us from one place to another, that help us to stand upright, that carry all of our weight, these feet with its hundreds of bones. Send some gratitude into your precious feet. And then scan the whole body, your whole body, from head to toe. Is there anywhere in your whole body that you would love to send a little awareness, a little attention, a little gratitude towards? Take a full breath in. Sighing, breath out. This is a short little meditation from Sunrise Gratitude. And for November 1st, this is what we have to say. What a wild and incredible life you have created. Every step you've taken has led you to this moment. Nothing was a mistake. Your perseverance helped you get through the hard times, and your inner light guided you through life's storms. Now here you are, ready to live another day in your extraordinary story. Today is just another page in the epic adventure of your life. Can we enjoy everything this day, this season, this life has to offer? What a wild and incredible life we are creating. Every step we have taken has led us to this moment. Nothing has been a mistake. Our perseverance helps us get through the hard times, and our inner light guides us through the storms. And now here we are, ready to live another day in our epic adventure. May we enjoy everything that this time, this season has to offer. Slowly start to move your fingers and your toes around. And then take some time to roll over onto your right side and just curl your knees into your chest. And we're going to do one last write, one last little piece of writing. Can you imagine that you're at the end of this month of November? It's November 1st. So imagine that on November 30th, you're writing down a list of what you're grateful for that has happened this month. It says November 30th, Thanksgiving is come and gone. That's something to be grateful for, in a way. It's one of my favorite holidays, but it can be a lot. What are you grateful for on November 30th? Can you just imagine that? And then slowly, as you press yourself up, you're going to grab your card and write down that list on the back of your card. So maybe like 3 to 5 things that you're grateful for. Imagine that you would be grateful for. November 30th, you're like, oh my gosh, this is what happened during the month of November. I'm so delighted by that. So in the research that we've done, we know that for sure writing down things that we're grateful for could be helpful. But they're not ultimately as potent as writing letters of gratitude. they're not quite as potent as when we actively practice gratitude. And it helps a lot to move and breathe and stretch and posturally change your body with a breath to get your kind of prime the pump to feel a sense of gratitude. So we can list make all we want, and that can help. But actively practicing by writing letters of gratitude, even to yourself, can be a superpower to transform your life. Like gazing in the mirror, it sounds so weird, but this works. Gazing in the mirror and giving yourself eyes of love and actively telling yourself something you love about yourself that you're grateful for. Weird, strange, feels very awkward, transforms your life. Incredibly potent. Try it. Another very simple way to practice gratitude is to look in the mirror and high five yourself. Yeah, girl, you did it. You're having a bad day, you're not in the right mood. High five yourself. Try it. Sounds weird. It is transformative. So let's all finish this little session together. We're going to Om together. And I want you to imagine as you're Oming that on your voice you are carrying out some gratitude for showing up tonight. I have a ton of gratitude for being here tonight, and I'm just going to sing that out on all of you. Okay, take a full breath in. Sighing breath out. Inhale for an Om. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Thank you. Thank you all. There is a beautiful labyrinth that I just experienced for the first time tonight. I'm sure you all know about it, but that is open to walk and play and inquire or be contemplative about gratitude as you walk that tonight. And there's some goodies. Yes, there's some cookies and pretzels and apple juice. And I left free class cards out there. So again, we're about a mile from here. We're super close. And I invite you all to come in and try a class. Megan's been to the studio before. We have breathing classes. We have stretching classes. We have alignment classes. So it's not just all hot yoga. There's some transformational breath work. Sunday has that stretch. We have Michelle Sapinaro, who is doing meditation classes. Jill Slater's going to come in and do rolling with the foam roller and balls to get into fascia work. So please give me your email if you would like to know more about what's going on in Village Yoga, or if you have any questions. And there's free class cards out there. Sure thing. My pleasure.
Thank you so much. I just really wanted to thank you. And I know there were some glitches on the live stream. I hope those of you who were home got to practice. If you go into Village Yoga, say you were from Wellness Wednesday, and
Yeah.
Jill will know. And for those of you who haven't been with us before and you would like to keep up with what's going on, you can just give us your email out there. We have programs weekly. They're on Zoom. And then the first Wednesday of the month is in person here. So, well, what we always like to say is be well as you go on your way, but please feel free to stay and visit, walk the labyrinth, and have some refreshment. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz.